Hi, welcome back to Elegance on a Budget. Today I'll be making fur ornaments, and if you would be interested in this, making them, just keep watching. I cut out the pattern. This is all you would need. I used a glass to use it as a pattern to make the bigger bulbs. And then for the smaller bulbs, I used a just smaller mirror to make the smaller bulbs. And this would be, you just do it out of a circle. I'm finding out that it's easier. I guess there's many ways you can do it, but for me, it's easier to just do the circle. And then what I do is that I just sew it around and leave an opening to where I could put it in. Now, this is an easier way that you can. You're gonna need your needle and thread also as well. And you just sew it. Let's see, which way do I wanna go? Okay. I'll leave this more like the opening there. So what I'll do, and I always do it a little bigger because, I mean, you can go like sideways and do it from the side, you know, to do it that way. But I go a little bigger with it because I cut out a little bit more, just so I can just do it like a hem. It's a lot easier to do it this way. So then that way I don't have to deal with too much of the edge. And I purchased my fur from Hobby Lobby. But I'm just using this particular color because a lot of it is white. Now I did get more of the white, but I wanted to just put a little color with it. So this is almost like a mauve color. It's a really pretty color. And right now, what I'm doing, I'm trying to do the all white. You see a lot of the white that I'm working with right now because I'm doing the Winter Wonderland. And I will be doing the traditional Christmas colors, like your reds and your greens and your silvers, and so, you know, I'll be doing that. But that'll be like sometime in November. So I'll do my traditional. That's what I work on a lot. I work on that more. This is actually the first time that I'm doing a winter white decorations for Christmas. And this is what you would get. Just round. That's just something that's round. And then what you want to do is get your bowl, because you want to leave a hole big enough. You have to squeeze this in because this is kind of tight. If I have to cut it a little bit just to get it in, that's fine too. I think I sewed it just a little bit too much. Usually I do leave it open. Let me see if I can do it like this. I'm trying to squeeze it in. Just don't make the same mistake I did doing it, not leaving your opening. I would say maybe open it about 2 more inches. That would have been fine. But I'm gonna try and squeeze it through here just to see if it'll go. If not, like I said, I can just take some of I can just nip the end, the edge of it, and it'll slide right through there. I think I almost got it. Yeah, I do. Okay. Got it in. Okay, now, this is what you're gonna look for. This is what you're gonna get. And you really, like I said, the reason why I do mine's a little bit bigger, I mean, you don't have to do it this big, because you're gonna be doing a lot of your sewing too, to make it, you know, fit perfect. And to get that little round shape, so. Make sure you always pull it from the side. And what I do is that I put a little bit of the glue just to glue it right here. And then I work around that. So let's put the glue here. I just dab it here with the glue. Put a little dab of glue here. Then I pull it really tight to where I want it to be. So see that? It's like that, it's tight. And from here, I get it and I just pull. And that gives it that perfect round shape. Just keep it, yeah, just pull it. So now, what I want to do is just do it here. Dab it with the glue right here where I want it. All right, now. Like that. Okay, now. So you want to thread your needle. Cut it, and now you have your needle and your thread, your needle and thread. Okay, lay that down, and then you're prepared for that. Now, and if you want, you can also glue like this end to that end. You can do that as well. I'm trying to see, do I want to, I guess I will glue it. Yeah. And then the extra, I'll just cut that. Now you have this side in, you have this side in, this side in, and this side in. So it's all in there. Now what you want to do and start cutting. And I'm gonna tell you, this fur is really, it's really messy. It can get really messy. And you can just kind of start cutting from here. Cut it from there. At this point, you can just kind of shape it where you see these two little flaps here. You can make it as short as you want. Now to overdo the material like this, the only reason why, like I said, I do this is because I like to make sure it's better to have too much than to have not enough. When you find yourself, because I've done that before also as well, where I end up, I didn't have enough because I made it too small because I didn't get the measurement right. And so I said, you know, from now on, I'll just make it a little bit bigger, just so that way I don't have to make that mistake again. Okay, so now what you can do, this is where where your needle and thread come in at. Kind of push it under and bring that over. And like I said, you might be able to find an easier way to do it, but this is mainly what you'll be getting. So, and then you can cut it here. And if you do know an easier way to do it, just comment below and let me know. Now if you want to make it a little neater around here, then you can, this is the bowl, but if you want to make it neater, just a little bit, clean it up a little bit more around here, you can just go in with your needle and your thread and just start going around, you know, taking your needle inside, in and out, and just pulling it as it, because I will clean it up a little bit, I'll show you how, but it's very easy to do that. Okay, you would just take it in and loop it, bring it to the other side. Take it through again. See how that's snugged in there? See how that's doing it pretty good now? And you just go around with it. Then loop it off. Cleaned up around the edges. So now you put it back in. And that's it. So now you have your ornament. And it's beautiful. And now with this particular one here, I had already done this one, and I had to squeeze this in here because I made it to where it was like where I measured it is still round, and I did it where it was just right. These particular ones, I don't mind making it like that, but the round one, I'll make them a little bigger so that I wouldn't have any problems with it. But these particular ones are a lot more easier to deal with as far as getting it right on the size. And with this here, these two have the size here. I don't have to put any glue on here because it's not that much loose material. But on here I did because it was a lot of loose material, and I wanted to do it here, do it this way, do it, and then glue it this way and come up this way. That way I was just dealing with 4 corners. And this is the easiest way to deal with this. Now with this one here, this is just right, so you would have this thing going over it. So what I do is this particular one here, I get it and I do the fold here this way. I fold it under, and then I get this side and fold this side under. And then I just go in with my needle and thread, and let me show you. Then after this, because I made quite a few of them, I'm going to put them all back on the table, and then we're going to decorate it. Okay, so now I would start it from here, because I want the sides to be fine. And I would start it from here. And then I would loop the thread to go around here. So I'm going to have to take it off again. And then I would just start it from here. Sew it from here. Make it from here, okay? I just have to close this up because I saw a little, it wasn't sewed on the end that well, so I just closed that up now. Now I'm back, and these are the ones that I did already, and we're going to just decorate them. We're going to have fun decorating them. And this and these. So these are the ones I had so much fun making these. I see so many things that I can do with them. These are the little baby ones that I did. Put those over there. So, okay, these particular ones here. Okay, what I want to do, I want to initial these particular ones here. But this here is so many things that you can do with them. Let me do one at a time first. one bulb at a time. Okay. And what's so beautiful about these fur bulbs, you can also brooch them, put brooches on them. But I want an initial, and that's what I have. This one here is the initial. Put your name. You can personalize them. These particular ones here, they're pins. So, I mean, you can pin them, or you can glue them. And I think what I want to do is to glue them. Just put a little speck of glue in there. This particular one is pinned in. That can be removed. You can remove it, leave it in there, remove it or whatever. Or you can put a little bit of glue. And what I was going to do was just go in and put a little glue here, right here on the tip. So let me go in and do that now. Just dab it. One of your ways you can do it, just put your initials on them, or you can just leave them alone, don't put anything on it. And I have brooches here. You can also brooch these. You don't have to use this type of brooch, but you can brooch them too. They're also pretty when you brooch them. These particular ones, they look really nice when you do broaching. They look really pretty. So you can brooch these. Or like I said, you can put just your initials. You can put the initials on them if you want to personalize them. And they really make beautiful brooches.
So this completes our tutorial for today. These fir Christmas bulbs. Some are initialed and some are just decorated.